kind of like brushing your teeth and washing your hands. And it was all transactional. People didn't go to church because they had a relationship with God or wanted to, I guess, learn more about Him. I'd say only 5% of the church population fit into that group. Everyone else, there was a social club. They had to be seen. It's kind of like they were buying their way into a club or into heaven. And I didn't like very many people at church. Actually, I can't name 3 people I liked in 7 churches, which is why I no longer attend since August of 2018. And attendance was very big with my family. My parents, oh boy, they would guilt me for being sick, and I could only watch and read Christian things if I couldn't attend on Sundays. If for some reason something happened and I couldn't go or attend, my parents would get me to do some spiritual thing while I couldn't be there. If I was sick, I could only watch and read movies and books that were Bible-centered. I had to endure that kind of stuff while I was sick. If we couldn't be at church, like we were traveling, road trips, or something happened where a life event occurred and we could not be at our home church, we always listened to something on YouTube, on church websites, or we had group devotion, because my parents believed that if you forsook the assembly, you were one step away from being a hedonist, a Satanist, or an atheist. And it was like they were afraid they were going to lose something. And this paranoia and legalism seeped its way into us as kids. And every time I would work on Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, it would come to mind, even up to 6 years after leaving the state, leaving my parents' house. I always think, well, I'm doing this on Sunday instead of going to church. So it's so deeply ingrained in Christians that it sucks all the joy out of doing what you want on Sunday, whether or not you believe or are in those groups, which is very sad. And it was just a toxic dynamic. I mean, if you want to go to church, fine, but it shouldn't be a requirement. You shouldn't be forced to go. You shouldn't go because you're going to get something out of it. You shouldn't go to church because if you don't, then God won't bless you. I mean, it's such a toxic dynamic. But my parents definitely taught it and drilled it into me. And that's the first reason why I left religion. I don't want to be a part of something that controls what you do on the first day of the week. If you can't go shopping or can't do something just because it's Sunday, why would I want to be a part of something that limits what I do? It doesn't make sense. And the more legalistic you are, like in a Nazarene, Seventh-day Adventist, Pentecostal, the more this is going to be primary. Like honor the Sabbath day. Very big. It kind of correlates with church attendance is mandatory. As long as you can walk and sit up, you had to be in church. And it's so toxic. I mean, if you want to go, go. But don't do it to save your religion because God will punish you or not bless you. I mean, go because it's something you enjoy. But don't go because it's a communal clique. I mean, if you're going to be in a clique, at least be in a fun one. Join a clique or a community group where you can go to the theater or do sports or talk about something interesting. Don't go to church because those cliques are real toxic. And we'll get into that later.